there's something else made here on Shodoshima that is indispensable in every Japanese home. Soy sauce. Yasuo Yamamoto is the fifth generation in his family to carry on the Yamaroku soy sauce business. We had an appointment to go and see his traditional brewery, and although I knew it was old, there was nothing that could have prepared me for the amazing sight that lay in wait behind the big sliding doors to the brew house itself. They make soy sauce here the same way they have done for hundreds of years. Nobody knows how old this warehouse is, but the barrels are at least 250 years old, and it's said they will last another 2 or 3 generations, maybe another 60 years. The whole place, the mud walls, the wooden beams, and these barrels themselves are covered in bacteria. It's thick with it, and it's this bacteria that makes the soybeans ferment to produce the soy sauce. To make soy sauce, you add soybeans, wheat, and salt water. The beans and the wheat are put into the barrels, and they add a fermenting agent, which they call koji. But then, once the salt water is added, the salt kills the bacteria in the koji, and the rest of the work is all done by the bacteria that has been living in this warehouse for hundreds of years. In fact, the soy sauce maker says that it isn't him that makes the soy sauce, it's the bacteria, and he just helps out. Yamamoto-san invited me to have a go, but first I had to put on a traditional artisan's apron and some not-so-traditional white wellies to help me look the part. It takes up to 2 years to make top vintage soy sauce, and for most of that time, through the sweltering summer months, Yamamoto-san's work consists of stirring and stirring the thick, gaseous gloop in the 40 barrels here. It's back-breaking physical labor, an ongoing process of stirring and waiting for the bacteria to do its work. But what the film can't show you is the wonderful smells that fill the brew house.
その初期の段階にフルーツの香りがするんですうち。そういう菌が最初に頑張ってるんですよ。で、大体うちはバニラの香りが強かったんですけど、去年あたりからどうも最初の方にねちょこっとリンゴの香りがするんですよ。リンゴバニラで醤油のアルコール臭になって不思議ですよ混ぜてると。
If Yamamoto-san talks about his bacteria like a doting father, for his 2 sons, he has invested in 20 new cedar barrels. It will be decades before they have mellowed enough to be useful, so they are an inheritance for his children, the saplings of a forest he himself won't live to see.